I don't overcome the challenges. I find the right people who their talents, their skills enable us to overcome the challenges.
In the 13-year gap between the first film and this one, I think the world has become a much more cynical place, you know? I wanted to ask you, what tools, what narrative tools does The Way of Water have for bringing back that sense of wonder?
Look, I think we have a responsibility to bring back the wonder to people and give people an opportunity to escape to a different world, to get away from what we are subjected to in our news channels that we hear every day. And the way we do that is through the Sully family. We create a group of characters that are relatable, that are accessible, set them against the backdrop of this extraordinary world, but let the audiences go on this journey. And because we now have Jake and Neytiri and Kiri and Took and Loak and Neteyam as the Sully family, that all audience members are going to be able to find one of those characters that they see themselves in and allow them to have an experience that is transportive through those characters that they choose.
I know that this is James Cameron's first directorial effort after the original film. How do you think, in your opinion, how has he changed in this gap? How has he changed as a storyteller?
You know, since I first worked with Jim back on True Lies, Jim now has a family. Jim has gone through what it means to have a family with his children. He has 4 great children, and you know that has changed him. And I think that comes out in this movie, where he centered the stories based on his experiences of raising teenagers, seeing what they go through, and their struggles, and giving them a voice through this film.
If there was any fear, how did you manage to overcome it to work in this sequel?
You know, I would not use the term fear for me. I would use the term as a challenge. And sometimes those challenges are very daunting, and you don't know how you're going to overcome them. But what I've learned in my career is that I don't overcome the challenges. I find the right people who their talents, their skills enable us to overcome the challenges. We identify the mountains. They climb the mountains, and then we ride on their backs.